All right, welcome to Agents of Screen. Today we are pushing out content today because
Jeez.
we are not only talking about the boys, which you can listen to on your podcast, we are also having to obviously talk about easy one of the best comic book Batman arcs that they have done, which they have now done a film adaptation
Preach. Preach.
which
He's
people have
preaching
been
now.
looking for time. But not only why it's a sick, because they did it in the New 52 universe for the DC animated universe. It wasn't just a standalone thing. They brought it into their own universe, which I thought was quite sick.
Praise the Lord.
Is
The
Hush.
DC
Oi.
animated universe. God damn.
Now this film is, I have to say, was a masterpiece. Yeah, they did a great job. 100%. But we will dive into that. I'm your boy James, and this is
Black Rob. LDN.
cool. So let us talk about this amazing show, which is film, which is Hush. I have to say, from the start, I was quite impressed with everything about it. I was, you know what I liked about it is why they were keeping it mostly throughout the film very similar to the comic adaptation because it was based on the New 52 universe. They changed around things to make it very different, but that was a good thing because it made it interesting and it made you. They changed how the ending was, so you didn't think Hush was who you were expecting him to be, and I thought it was quite an interesting adaptation from that as well. I thought it was quite interesting how they changed that. What about you? What do you think?
Yes. I was very nervous on how they were going to expose Hosh. And I was just, wow. Okay, y'all did this real good. Really, really, really good. Because the way they managed to keep his identity a secret right through, pretty much right through, right to the very end, and the exposure of who it was, I was like, wow. You know what? So spoilers from here on out. Again, here's a disclaimer, a warning. If y'all are MSLDL, piss off. Okay, if you're all about the Marvel, about whack Iron Man, and but exception for Captain America and Black Panther, who get the blight, and Doctor Strange, who get the blight. But if y'all are, but the rest of y'all can just go away. Um, we just want people who are neutral. If you guys are good for listening, then yeah, fair enough, continue. But yeah, so Hush, brilliant. You know what? So I'm going to talk about it from someone who hasn't read the novel. So I'm going to pretty much like erase that from my memory and just be just a neutral person who's like, "Oh, a Batman Hush. What's this Hush about? Let's see what this is about." So that's the type of view I'm going to take it from here. Make it more interesting. So what I liked about it was that I liked the way Batman had someone who was pretty much 12 steps ahead of him already from the get-go.
Yeah,
This person, Hush, knew who he was, knew all of his affiliates, knew all of his deep dark secrets, the works, knew it all. Hush somehow managed not only to be 12 steps ahead of Batman, the world's greatest detective, not only ahead, 12 steps ahead of Batfleck, the animated version, right? But he managed to scare the crap out of some of Batman's most infamous rogues gallery, or trick the hell out of them, like Bane, Poison Ivy. Um, who else? Oh my, he even fucked up Superman.
yeah, that was insane.
He even had Superman. Hush even managed to somehow get Superman in his midst for his plans, for his diabolical schemes against animated
Yeah,
Batfleck.
using Poison Ivy's thing. That
That
was
was stroke
impressive.
of genius. Even I wouldn't think of that. I'd be like, oh my, whoa, like, and it made you think like, what the hell? I mean, who else did he have? He managed to somehow get Scarecrow shook. How do you get Scarecrow scared when he's the man of fear?
Man has
How?
had a universal
Oh,
ring before. That is how much he controls fear. Yeah, that is how sick Scarecrow is of controlling fear, and he got man shook.
I could not believe that when I saw how scared Scarecrow was of Hush. I was like, are you serious? Are you having me on right now? Oh, come on. Hush is too. I need to know who this person is. What the hell is his beef with animated Batfleck? And I just need to know what. Yeah, like Wagwan. I just need to know. I just need to know. I just
Exactly.
need to know. And the story was fluid, and I really and I actually really felt for Batfleck in this, because again, spoilers. You know, he actually kind of pretty much fell in love with Catwoman, and they actually were hitting it off properly. And I was like, oh, this is actually really good. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's about freaking time that them two hit it off. You get me? And I really enjoyed their romance, their relationship that's going through, the chemistry they had together. It's as if it was weird. It's as if Batman was the logical brute out of both of them, but Catwoman was the sassy, but more was I could put it more not progressive, more actually probably more proactive than Batman. So
Yeah,
where
definitely.
Batman would be like, no, let's not go that deep. She'd be like, to hell with that, and beat the shit out of a thug. And then Batman be like, okay, cool, whatever. He's alive. That's all that matters. And then just walk off. That's it. And but at the beginning, when Batman was chasing after, who was he chasing after at the beginning now? Was it Bane or one
I
of
think it
Bane's
was.
crews
I think it was one of Bane's people, and then it was eventually got into Bane. No, and then it was
saving the
Catwoman as
child?
well.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
it. Yeah, he was
yeah,
chasing after
yeah.
Catwoman,
No,
and then
because it was Bane
Hush shot,
originally.
Hush shot the
Hush
used the
shot
sniper
Batman.
rifle to take out, what's it called, animated Batfleck's, what's it called, batarang, no, bat thing, whatever, his rope. And then he fell
Bro,
high,
felt
like
high.
he
It
felt
was.
Jesus. Even I
I,
was like, yo,
when I
wait, so
saw
how's
it,
the
I
show
was.
continuing?
Well, I thought that was a wrap for man because the way he fell, I was like, nah, he must be dead. Because after, so he defeated Bane, and then like they escaped. Catwoman was waiting for the whole situation of Bane to end to then steal the item from the thing, and then they had their chase. And then when Batman was using the thing, sniper rifle. First of all, how are you sniper rifling that in time? How?
That was
Wait,
precise. That was accurate beyond
no,
belief.
that was too sick. Hush's abilities are insane. The fact that he did that, and then oi, but the fact that Batman survived that. Bat God, please, man, allow me, man. How are you surviving that fall? No, that was wild. And then oh man, and then it just went on sick from there. Oh man,
Yeah,
like,
but Catwoman saved him though, just when those thugs tried to go after Batman. But yet again, uh, animated Batflick was sick when that the thug tried to pull off his mask and he got electrocuted.
love it.
That was too sick. That was like ha ha ha. That was amazing.
You
Then
know,
obviously
thinking back on it,
Catwoman
you know
come.
that's a reference from as well. Do you remember Dark Knight when he got tripped up on his bike from Joker, and then the guy was trying to get close to him, and he got electrocuted. One of Joker's thugs got electrocuted when he
I
was.
was actually thinking of Batman 1
Oh, is it?
when it happened. Yeah, when the Joker's thugs tried to remove his mask, and he got he was like, oh, what the fuck? He got electrocuted a little bit by it. Yeah,
All right, too sick.
but yeah, that was sick. That was actually sick. And then Catwoman jumped in, defended him, and then, bruh, you saw how broke up he was. It came to the point where even what's it called when the Batmobile got called again, I was sick, and took him to the Batcave, and they tried to patch him up in the Batcave. And Nightwing's like, "Yo, there's nothing we can do. We need to get him to a hospital." So they have a contingency plan for this shit.
Yeah, that.
This is why Bruce is on a different level. He has a contingency plan for the day it comes when he fucks up as Batman so badly that he cannot get patched up in the Batcave. He has a contingency plan. So
that.
it was Nightwing goes, right, Alfred. Oh no, Alfred goes to Nightwing, right, you know what to do. What's it called? Initiate what was it? Alpha uh, Bruce Wayne what's it called accident mode or whatever it was. So literally he took the Aston Martin, crashed it into some tree. Yeah, to make it look like, and then it fell off a cliff to make it look like Bruce Wayne was driving home erratically. Being a stupid billionaire, multi-billionaire playboy as he is, and he fucks himself up, bruv. And I thought, you know what? That's actually genius. This guy
It's
has a
actually too
backup.
sick. It's too sick, bro. I said, Batman's on some different level.
Because I always wondered that. It's like, wait, what if Batfleck gets fucked up so badly that he has to go to a normal hospital? There's no way he all gets treated in his house by a surgeon. Like, what are people going to ask? The questions, like, how would he get out of this one?
Yeah,
But Hush pretty much answered that question. He has contingencies for that, like what they need to do. And then the same after his his friend was a head surgeon, brain surgeon, so
yes.
managed to patch him up. I mean, how do you survive that? I have no idea, but um his boy helped him, and then again, this guy has so much money. He had another Aston Martin, like to go on dates with Selena. I'm like, wait, didn't you just wreck your Aston Martin? Like, how do you have another one, bro? Like, where are they kept? I was like, this guy's
Man,
got money. Jesus, boy, he's
man
too
is
good.
a billionaire, innit? Like he can, like those are just they're literally like any man toys for him, bro. So
Love to be a billionaire, man. But yeah, so moving on now, with the film. So then he starts. He's pissed, obviously. Now he's like, no, I need to find out who this is now. Who Hush is? Like this guy. He tried to murk me, and I am coming after him now. So that's it. So obviously we see a different Batman changes his suit because that suit's fucked, and he goes on the warpath looking for this Batman. And it's sick because Batgirl's in it as well. Like
yeah,
everyone's
yeah,
in this film. Everyone. It's such a sick film.
full blown glass, bro.
Such a sick film. But the part when Superman gets controlled by Ivy, that was amazing. That was really well done.
That was sick, because man was not having it. And what was so sick as well, because man had the kryptonite gloves ready, bro.
This is again the contingency plan. He had when Catwoman's like, yeah, it's all good and all running away from him, but what are you gonna do? What's it called? What are you gonna do, boyfriend? How are you gonna take him out? And he goes with these, and man has kryptonite knuckle dusters. I'm like, where the hell did you make those from, bro? Like, that's
Bro,
what 1, 2, 3. That's 10 kryptonite nails, spikes he had to make, bro. Synthetic krypton. Nah, you know what? On a real, seriously.
they
And then, ah, just Anyways, yeah.
this
Yet
is
again, it
you
just
know what?
shows
This
this
isn't this isn't
technique.
even the extent of Batman's power though. We will There will be a podcast coming where we will talk about the peak god tier abilities of Batman, because there was a Justice League comic arc that came out a few months ago that showed The
Oh
true
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah,
that
yeah, yeah, yeah,
no one
yeah.
can ever
Yep.
irrefute
We'll talk about that. Don't worry. Don't
ever.
worry.
Yeah, don't
Don't
worry about
worry. We'll talk about that, man.
it.
Don't worry. Don't worry. We'll talk about that. Don't we'll talk about that. And then on top of that, he managed to trick Bane, Hush, as well.
Yeah.
Managed to scare Catwoman at the same time, as well. He managed to Hush also managed to make Nightwing get fucked up pretty badly by Scarecrow.
Yeah, that was insane. When he got the fear gas and then Catwoman had to take man out from that because of it. That
Yeah,
man.
all kinds of things, like all kind of mad things were happening in that film. It was just too much, and the investigation as he was putting the clues together bit by bit by bit. Even I was sitting there thinking, "Yo, who the fuck is this Hush?" Because the way they kind of spoilers, the way they kind of made it make you believe it was his friend. It
Yeah,
was a classic tale. Oh, it's his close friend.
because that is who Hush was in the comics. It was Thomas Elliot. He faked his death in the comics, which is what I thought was going on when I was watching this film, because it was Clayface. It wasn't really him. It was Clayface that got shot when Thomas Elliot got killed. But yeah, they actually killed Thomas Elliot in this film. He was dead. It was not him, and that was what was so sick about this film. They changed it up, and you know what? It made sense based on the story that was going on, because in the film, so well, we've already talked about spoilers. It was the Riddler who was Hush.
Mm.
Riddler was dying from cancer. They talked about this earlier in the show. The someone was touching the pool. What do they call it?
Lazarus Pit.
The
Yeah, Lady
Lazarus Pit.
Shiva
Yeah,
turned up.
ladies.
Yeah.
They talked about the Lazarus Pit. Riddler went into the Lazarus Pit to cure himself of cancer, from being near dead, and he awakened himself into some different level beings, because it does make you stronger when you come out of the Lazarus Pit, but it makes you feral. So his mind was unlocked to different levels, and he became Hush. He knew who Bruce was. He always knew who he was, but he just didn't see it. So now he finally knew who Bruce was, and that is how he became Hush. So because Riddler is, as much as they like to diss man as like a B-lister, the Riddler is actually a sick tactician and intellectual person. And imagine him being juiced up on his brain being juiced up as well. Like it's ridiculous. So
Mm.
the fact that he was able to get like so many steps ahead of Bruce throughout that entire time, and to like set up this elaborate trap, it man, this film was too sick. Ah man, absolutely, absolutely great film. Absolutely great film.
Yeah, it definitely was. And it's like you said, I mean, because you said the moment he stepped into that Lazarus pit, everything he knew everything, who Batman was, how he became Batman, because obviously he had the essence of Ra's al Ghul in
Yeah,
there at the same time. So he had knowledge beyond knowledge, and that's what made him so far ahead. But like, oh my gosh, what they did with him and the Joker. Oh,
yeah,
what they
mad.
yo, the way they made the Joker look like he killed his friend.
That
And
was too sick,
I have never seen animated Batfleck go so hard like that, no homo.
bro. I
Jeez.
I thought he
It came
when I saw that.
it came to a point where even Jim was almost going to kill Batman and saying, "Look, it
Bro,
ain't worth it,
thank you
man.
for that
Don't let me
gas.
pull this don't let me pull this trigger to stop you, Bats." I was like, "Yo, he's going in, bruv. He's going in." You know what I'm saying? It's a bit like it's kind of like what Agent Darrow was saying when he said like Batman will never turn to the dark side, but at that point he almost did. He was literally a stone's throw, a stone's throw. to
Away
cross that
for
line.
getting them. Yeah, exactly.
But the Joker actually was, for the first time in his life, as he was getting beat down by Batfleck, animated Batfleck, was basically saying, "Yo, I didn't do nothing. I
I
didn't
tell
do
you if I
nothing.
did. I
Yeah, I'll
enjoy
tell you if
it.
I did, you know." And that's what I'm saying. It's like, actually, yeah, you know, the Joker would actually literally won't lie to you. He likes to fuck you around with you, bro. He, you know, he will tell you that I killed this guy for laughs just to see how you react. But he, for the first time ever, the Joker's like, "Yo, I didn't do nothing. I just woke up here on this chair and I've got this gun in my hand." Obviously, Batfleck, animated Batfleck, he's pissed off. He's like, "What? My friend? You killed my friend!" Ah! And he just started punching him and kicking him. And I was like, "Yo, I've never seen him so enraged like that ever, ever." Normally, it's Superman I'm seeing like that, but not Bats. Bats is usually the cool, cold, controlled, but yo, he lost it. Ah, and look how they had to knock Superman out of his trance over Poison Ivy.
Yeah, of course, Lois.
Had to throw Lois off the building.
But I say, you know what? Catwoman was a bad bitch in this film, bro. She had
Yep.
felt no way about throwing Lois off the building. That was,
I
oh,
like Catwoman. I've always liked her, man. She's so
she's,
sick.
jeez.
Like, she just don't care. She's just, you know what I'm saying? She's just like, no, 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 Bruce. This is how you do it. And because she goes, oh, because she did it Bruce's way. Because she does listen. Don't get it twisted. She is the girlfriend that listens. But then when it don't work, she does it her way. She's like, okay, look, okay, fine, that didn't work. Let's try something else then. A more direct approach. Because
Yeah,
that's what she's about, more direct. So she just tossed her off the Daily Planet. And then she's like, ah, it was screaming, and then Batman's like, Bruce, I mean Kent, Clark, look, save Lois. And he's like, oh, ah, and then he goes off to save her, and then Batman was like, why did you throw her off the roof? And then and I thought, oh shit, wait, that weren't your plan. Oh fuck. Catwoman is savage, savage, savage. So,
she,
but all in all, man, I mean, even at the end. So at the end, what Catwoman did.
yeah,
Oh,
you know what though? She does. I think it's a shame that it didn't end up well for them two at the end, because what she said made sense. You know, she has, as a team, they would be sick because she would do the things that he is not willing to do, and she would quite happily take those sins on her behalf. And Batman knows it's the right thing, even though he thinks that people deserve a chance. And I get it. He doesn't want to kill anyone. Like, no matter what, he refuses to because people deserve another chance in his eyes. But Catwoman's like, no, some people are beyond redemption. They cannot be saved. You cannot save everybody, even though Batman always wants to try to. But it is what it is. And it's a shame. It's a shame it ended with them two
yeah.
because
I really did feel some way for Batfleck, man. I literally did. But you know what was funny in that film was when Bruce was driving in his second Aston Martin 1 million whatever it is car, that rare ass Aston Martin, and
yeah,
he's driving, and his son Damien rings him up, goes, "Father, Pennyworth informs me you are what's it called, in a romantic relation with this Selena Kyle." And Bruce is like, "Yeah, what of it? You do remember last time what happened to you when you fell in love with a woman of certain caliber? That was my mother. She tried to have you killed. And this woman's another villain who may also try to have you killed." And Bruce's like, "Yeah, no, 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 she's different, she's different." And then he goes, "Well, just before you end up what's it called, initiating in romantic involvement and having another child." And then he just locked him off, bro.
it's like, fam, I'm the adult here. Shut your mouth.
Innit?
you think you're talking to, bro?
Damien's too sick, man. I tell you, he makes me laugh, bro. He shows no qualms the way he talks to his dad. He talks to his
Bro,
dad like he's any dude.
he feels no way, man. I said, I
He's
like
too
David, man.
funny. Damien is sick. He is sick. But yeah, so this short review on The Hush. We have to put this on the lockdown. Kind of gone over it a little bit. Definitely out of five, 4 out of 5.
Hmm.
Definitely, definitely. Yet again, the DC animated universe doesn't let me down. Always know they're gonna come up with a banger,
Yep.
and yeah, love the way they changed it up for the animated universe in terms of the plot twists. Amazing. So yeah, um, definitely worth a watch.
Yeah.
Definitely. What about you?
I have put this in top 5 Batman animated films.
What?
It is not number one. For me, I still think that Under the Red Hood is actually number one. Coming second place is The Dark Knight Rises. So, oh man, I swear
We need
those.
to do a Batman animated movie top 5. We have to now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
We've done the
real.
controversial movie one where somehow uh, Bale comes before Batfleck, but okay, which is
Uh,
just fake.
don't
Hey,
don't
Keaton,
get
I
me
can
started.
understand because of nostalgia, but I don't want to get into that. I'm still triggered. Still triggered, but no. I'm fine. I'm fine. Don't worry. I'm fine. I'm fine.
But
But
yeah,
all I will say is this: one movie compared to 3 movies, and only one of those movies were good. But anyway, so yeah,
but yeah. Top 5 easily. Yeah, I'd probably give this a 4. Um, it's definitely a top tier film. 100% recommend watching. You will not be disappointed. DC have put out some bangers this year in terms of animated films. Um, really good films that have come out. Reign of Superman, Justice League film, um, that also came out this year on top of this film too. So there's some really good DC animated films that have dropped this year. Highly recommend checking them out if you got a chance. But yeah, that is good film, good animated film as usual from DC, reigning supreme on these animated films, man.
yeah, very good, man. And we just want to let you all know that there's the what you call it, the Superman Red Sun coming out.
Oi, yep,
That's coming out next year, I believe. And you have a Wonder Woman one coming out too, which is coming out next year, which is good because obviously you got the Wonder Woman movie coming out, so that's perfect timing.
yep,
That's
real
good.
talk.
So yeah, looking forward to seeing those two coming out. DC yet again with their strong animated universe. But yeah, that's about it, I would say. Again, DC podcast coming out. That will be DC podcast 3, I believe. Long overdue.
Yeah,
So to the DC fans out there, we apologize, but we will do that one. And also, I believe there's still the Marvel Part 2 one.
yeah, we
We,
need to do a
we've,
part two.
yeah, with MSL, with Wizard, MSL DL, Ed. But we've just been busy, guys. We've just been busy with life and stuff. But we're gonna try and get back on this. Definitely. Well, I am definitely gonna try and get back on this podcasting. Definitely, man. Controversial podcasts and stuff like that. Semi. But yeah, so your boy James
Yep, been good. It's your
being
boy
good.
Rob, aka
Yep,
Black Rob London,
that's right. Black Rob LDN.
and we will catch you, man, next time.
There we go.
And we will see you next time on the podcast. Look forward to it for our next review.
That's
Peace.
right. And before you go, guys, just want you guys to know something. Love y'all, and we'll be around.
Overtime, baby.